I'm getting error notifications on things. Got a new setup this morning. Hey, everybody, back to the live stream. Things working. Been a bit, so my I've been 20 minutes. Let's see if I can adjust anything. I can't. Need to click on that. Oh, love the live image for me. Oh my God. I've got ads. I can't help it. I gotta wait. My God, how many ads do I have to sit through? I'm not even given an option to stop. This is crazy. We're running into audio trouble. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're gonna have to restart the stream. So give me a minute. Or no, here. We'll just do this today. This should be better. You're not going to have the crystal clear audio today, but I can't fight everything. Let's see if we're better. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sounds like we're better. You're not going to have the crystal clear audio today, but we're good. Okay. What? A nightmare. So, I bought something to make life easier for live streaming. I got a router. So this is just a little mini Wi-Fi hotspot. I put a SIM card in it. And now I don't have to worry about my phone being a jerk. So, let's see if we can get my face tracked again. Are we tracking? We are. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with the microphone. I had this problem with this microphone before. There's 2 ways it connects, and apparently one of them likes to disconnect the audio. And I had problems with live streams before with this thing, and I should have remembered, but I didn't. So my apologies. You're just going to have to deal with the microphones that come with the camera today. So it may not be as good, but it is what it's going to be for today until I can remedy it. The only way to fix it, unfortunately, is to do it in the menu settings, and that can only be done when you're not live streaming. You don't have the option to change settings while you're doing it. So I wish that there was a switch toggle for it, but there isn't. So whatever. But welcome to Siem Reap. Hope you guys are doing good. Wandering over here for a second. 1 second. Okay, I got chat now. It's working, but choppy. Okay. Vietnam Steve, that was a while ago. Hello from Boston. What's the other one? My eyes are not the best. And, oh, hi, Sean. Andy. Thank you. Let's go take a look at something real quick while we're here. Because I'm always walking along the riverfront, so I thought I would take you guys a little bit different today. We'll be getting away from the city sounds here in a few minutes, so don't worry. It's not going to be like this all the time. Honking will be a thing, but that's okay. Well. Okay, let's turn this around here. So you guys can see what 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 8:02 a.m. Like here in Siem Reap. That's what we just walked across that little bridge there. We'll come up here. Just kind of show you the proximity to where I've been living to all of the stuff. It's only a few minutes walk and we're right in the thick of everything here, which is good and bad. You know, everything has its pluses and minuses. So I want to show you guys some of the new happenings here. There's been a couple of interesting changes that I just wanted to kind of showcase. I have it in an upcoming video, but since you guys are here and I'm here, we'll take a look. And then we'll go back up and walk along the river for a while. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop and eat today or if it's just going to be a walk and talk today. We'll figure it out as we go. I don't really have much of a plan when I do these, except for chatting with you guys. Hello. What's today? Okay. So we can cross. Should be good. This is the joy of the sidewalks, because anytime you have a hotel, the sidewalks become a thing of the past. I parked pretty tight here, so here we go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to drive a car here. I wouldn't. It would be that simple. I'm not going to argue. So, and I'm not watching chat yet, so I'll wait until I get into a zone that I can actually concentrate and walk and talk and not worry about getting run over. Okay, I'm just going to go. So this is 7-Eleven here. This is what I was going to showcase you guys. So this has been here since I've been here. It's been here for ages, but it is now shuttered and closed. It's been shut down most of this week. The 2 spots have been closed. There's this one and then the other one on my car, 7. I think this one's associated with a gas station. They still have 2 more that are open apparently, so, which is interesting. Lovely smell of the bar garbage this morning. And we will cross. Here's Pub Street, which looks a little different during the day. I think a few hours ago this place was open. It goes until 3 hours, so. But yeah, this is what it looks like during the day when there's nobody around. The lights are off. No music blaring. It's actually kind of peaceful. Okay, I can pull up my phone again now that I'm situated so I'm not going nuts. Oh my goodness. Shine a little explosive. Let me put my regular glasses on and I'll respond to you guys. I don't need my sunglasses to chat with you guys. I'm just putting on glasses. I use my mouth to open my glasses up. You're lucky you didn't have to witness. That's all I can say. Okay, let's do this again. Oh, Portia, hello. Good morning from the deep south. I'm glad you caught it live too. I'm doing these live streams every weekend, so it should be every Saturday night for you guys in the West. Back home, I'm from the East Coast of Canada, United States, so Eastern time zone. We're exactly 12 hours apart. So I can honestly say I'm on the other side of the world from where I used to live, which is very cool. But yeah, midday in Melbourne, Andy says, yeah. This camera looks different, more clear. I think it's just the quality of the data stream this morning is helping. The Aussie Open starts today. I haven't followed anything like that. Do you get tennis at the sports bars? Yeah, there are places that open at all the wonky hours to cover any of those events and things. There's a sports bar that's right back there in the corner. But there are other establishments that cater towards events like that. So they do exist. Is it safe to drive in Siem Reap today? Sean is walking. It's safe to drive. Sean's walking. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I'm not going to be causing anybody any trouble. It looks quiet today. It does. Jonathan, it does. Well, it's just 8 in the morning now. So this used to be a nightclub here on the corner, and then they completely gutted it and turned the main floor into this nice restaurant, and they're working on renovating the second floor there, as you can see. It's a pretty neat spot. But again, this is 8 in the morning. There's hardly anything open. So this is kind of like my favorite time to wander around, to be honest. Not a whole lot happening. Kind of chilled and relaxed. I mean, I can cross the street without really much fear. Oh. Here, we get this back on me for a second. Ta-da! I'm still here. Bro, I see you on YouTube. Thank you. It's weird. It's still weird to me out when people holler at me and say that they've seen me on YouTube. It is what it is. So I met a bunch of folks yesterday that watched my content. It was cool. There's days where I go to do something. Hello. And I don't get very far, or it takes me a longer time to go to where I'm going because I get stopped by folks, which again, I don't have any issues with. And the joy of my life here is like, my timeline is usually pretty flexible. So if I get stopped and I have to yak for a little while, oh well, no big deal. Oh, the kitchen seems to be, well, they're prepping, I guess. Viva's open. That is our Mexican-ish restaurant. I've only been in there for like coffee and beer. I've never had the food, I don't think. Maybe I had with Mike once. I think we had a snack. I can't remember. That was a while ago. Hello, kitten. Multiple. You usually don't care. Okay. Try to catch up with chat again. I get a little bit of a lull. Portia, getting choppy, a little breaking up. Oh, your end. Okay. Janice, it's evening here in Alberta, and if it's morning for you, you may have time for coffee. Don't do that on my account, dear Lord. Yeah, you are. Oh, it's going to be probably late. You're 3 hours. I'm trying to remember if Alberta followed the daylight savings or not. The last time I was in Alberta was in 1981, so I don't remember if it changed. I know Arizona does not abide by the daylight savings, so, but I think Alberta would be 10 memory, 10 or 11. I heard on the news that there is an event happening at Angkor Wat Complex. That's news to me. I've heard there's always things happening here. I think I need to grab myself a coffee this morning. Andy, when I went Pub Street, so busy around 10 p.m. Good vibes though. Yeah, even when it's busy, it's still got really cool vibes and it's nice and relaxed. I've never felt unsafe anywhere here. So I'm thinking. Now, if it wasn't so freaking difficult, there is a stand right across the way. So it would be kind of like the Cambodian version of abundant. So it's like a. Okay, we're back again. Okay, we're back again. There are always going to be spots that I lose signal. So there's. Let's hope that the river gives us better service. There is the main pagoda here in town. Never remember the name because my brain doesn't work like that some days. It's too early. It's beautiful in there though. Sorry again. I'm thinking it's the camera, but maybe I just need to format, just to reset. As I was saying earlier, I have video for you guys. But thanks. I think it was Tuesday I went up and shot a bunch. I was at Bayon to start off with, and then I went to the Elephant Terrace and the temples that are in that area, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So that's the next 2 days. You have 2 temple videos, and then I filmed for Wednesday already too. So I've been on the ball, and I have plans for it to film this week. Getting choppy. Where are we at? It's 6:15 there. Here. Trying to think. Oh, ow. That's me thinking backwards. I counted the wrong way. I thought I was adding time instead of reducing time because I forgot. Yeah. Thank you, Janice. Keep me honest. Hopefully this is still working. Let's see if I got service here. Okay. Sounds okay. I thought I'd take a walk up this side of the river for a change. Show you guys. They manicured this section right here. I think it's part of this spa that they have right across. It's the only place that they have it like this, and I absolutely love it. Then again, I love most things here. I am a confessed person in love with Cambodia. Portia, just curious if any of kombucha is readily available around town, and if so, approximately what do you think it costs? Yes, you can get kombucha. It is available in a lot of the grocery stores. You get about a 500 ml bottle, run you about $3 or $4 US. It's not cheap here, but then again, it wasn't cheap back home. And you get multiple flavors of it. So yes, kombucha is readily available here. There are places that sell it too. There are a couple of restaurants that make their own, from memory, that I've been in and I've seen it. Taste for Life on Soksan I know has, and I think Jungle Burger does. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one. All these little leaves and bits are falling off these trees here. All these little flowers. I'm sitting here, it's like they're falling like rain. You guys can catch that. It's cool as hell. Just got hit. Is there, Andy, is there a website there that lets people know what's happening in the city? No. Unfortunately, there's not. Events happen here all the time, and you just kind of learn about them through word of mouth, but there's not necessarily a set place where things are. Like, they don't have like a city portal where you can see the upcoming events. I know that they've tried a few times to set up Facebook groups, and there's some expat community things, but there are so many things, so many different people organizing things that there isn't any cohesion to it yet. It's something that some of us are looking into trying to remedy, but it's a long process to get that going. So I would love to see it, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Because what happens, and it's kind of really cool, but you know, if you're a Westerner where you like things kind of spoon-fed to you, you want to organize things and plan like a week in advance. So, okay, I want to do this and this and this. What happens here is there'll be an event pop up, locals will talk about it, and they all have like their own circles of friends, and it like anything event kind of spreads like wildfire through their community. And within 24 hours, they get all the information they need, and they're going to go. Like, they don't need like a week to be organized. That's why there's not necessarily a local need for it. There are things in place. But as an expat, as a tourist here, there isn't much for us. Right here. Whee! Never dull. Okay. Checking in on stuff. Okay. Just catching up on texts. Seeing where I'm at. It's to get text starting like around 6 o'clock in the morning here. Okay, need to double check, make sure things are still working on chat. Yeah, okay, Andy was the last one I had, so we're good. Yeah, I don't think that there's like a time walking down here that I don't enjoy the river. There's always like right now, you know, just after sunrise, it's absolutely beautiful, nice and cool, not crazy. And then in the afternoon, when the sun's beating down, it looks gorgeous, but then you can hide in the shade of the trees and wander it. And then at the evening, when it's the sun setting, the colors just turn absolutely golden throughout here, and it's gorgeous. And then at night, all the lights come on. So they have like little LED lights and Christmas lights and the stuff in the water, and at night, it's beautiful again. Like, there's not a time I come out here that I don't enjoy the river. It was the first place when I got here last 2 years ago, when I wandered to the river, because I arrived by bus, and then I didn't know really where to go to eat or anything to do. So I talked to the hotel, and they said, "Oh, go to the river. You'll see street food." I'm like, "Okay." So I walked until I found street food, but as soon as I got to the river, I was like, "Oh, this is nice." Because I arrived, it was like around 6 at night, so it was dark. Yeah, I went out and got street food down by Pub Street there, and it was just delightful. Love it. We got our Ella statues coming up. I'm in a good mood today. Be a good opportunity to start saying, yeah, Andy, it is, because I've got a couple of working with at the Tuk Tuk parade, and we were kicking around the idea of trying to organize something. But again, the problem from it stems from communication. So we'd have to get it up and running, and then make it as a portal site so that people will communicate with us, letting us know what events they have coming up, so that we don't have to always constantly do all the legwork. legroom. What am I thinking? I'm sitting in a freaking airplane. There's the post office. I have to go back in and check my mail. I had a friend said that they sent something to me, so I'm gonna go check that. I'm gonna check it next week. It'd be fun. It's weird. When I don't have the camera on me, I don't feel obligated to chat. And here's the folks working and sweeping. They do this every day. There's always ladies out here sweeping and raking and cleaning everything up. They do an amazing job maintaining the city, to be honest. Especially right now where it's fairly dry. We still go through like a series, like we'll have some weeks everything looks a little brown and it greens up again, and I'm like, it didn't rain, what happened? It's just Siem Reap. Enjoy this walk. The boat festival. So that one would be one in November. Yeah. So it's a water festival with all the boats. But that happens in November, and that's wonderful. This year was great. We had all these little boats that were put out in the water here that had lanterns and stuff on them. They have taken them down since, but it was so pretty. But yeah, they actually did races along this stretch right here. The amount of pollen and stuff falling. Oh, no wonder my allergies are killing me. All this crap. Yeah, my allergies have been kind of nuts the last few weeks. I've been doing that a lot, but ooh, do I get coffee or do I get breakfast? I don't know. So tempted. We could check and see if the chicken place is crammed, and if not, we could. There's coffee places. We'll take a wander. We'll take a look and see what's available to us here. I'm not really sure if I'm hungry yet. That's the problem. I would be just as content going home and making porridge for myself. I do that a lot. Make a congee type or rice porridge, and it's so good. But that would mean having to stop and get some groceries on the way home. Oh no. That's the other thing below here is that, you know, go to the market stuff and just get whatever you need. But we're going to be, you know what? I now know what I'm going to do. Take you guys up. There is a little market up here. It's on the weekends. And it's all the fresh produce and stuff. And it's really nice. I'm not going to buy anything because I just want to carry it with me. I like to do my market shops really close to home so that I can get it home and not have to carry it too far. If I was on my bicycle, I would get stuff here. Okay, I'll get this off of me again. We'll go up to the Insanity. Whee! I'm gonna get a little nutty here. Dunham Took, that's the one. Thanks, Matto. You miss the weather in Siem Reap? In Boston it's freezing cold. Yeah, I do not miss the weather back home in Canada. Chatting with some of my friends about how miserable it is there. Toronto got hit by a snowstorm the other day, a blizzard, I guess. And people were like, we're not going out and doing anything. I'm like, I wouldn't. After this car. Should be good. I get to see the local gym. This gets used first thing in the morning, and then in the evening it's crammed. All the locals here doing their calisthenics and stuff. I've seen them repainted once, I think, since I've been here. They do maintain them. And then if this isn't packed, there's always the this little park over here. There's like the golden lotus in the middle. There's a walkway around it, and they just do laps, kind of like fast walking around it. And then in this area they have ladies with boom boxes doing their exercises, like their aerobics and calisthenics. It's pretty cool. Like, and that's every day, without fail. This place is just crammed with folks, which is probably makes sense because this is kind of in central in the city. You got the highway comes in, 6 comes in either side, and it kind of branches around here. I love it. It's the first time you've actually seen a real street sweeper, not a machine. Yeah, it caught me off guard the first time I was here too. And they're everywhere. And if it's not the ones that are doing it for the city, people that own shops here, they will be sweeping and stuff out in front of their places. When I left my place this morning, I walked by a few places and they were all out sweeping in front of their businesses or homes. I've seen that too. They take a lot of pride in things around here, which is very nice. Okay, look what that is. That's really pretty. Just trying to figure out what kind of fruit that would be, if fruit at all. I look at this stuff sometimes and I wonder if it's real. I'm like, none of it looks like things back home. Like, is that fake? Because if I saw something like that back home, I would think it was like a plastic plant. Oh, Portia, I gotta tell you, I did pick up a coffee last weekend when the stream stopped, so I did get a coffee. So thank you very much for your dollar. It was greatly appreciated, and I enjoyed it. So this is the little market that they have here. This is every Saturday and Sunday. They have this coming up here. And it's always very busy. Yeah, I love it. And so this is the Siem Reap Market, they call it. Just about everything here. Performance. Got the medicinal stuff too. It's very nice here. Okay, we'll pop over here real quick. I'm going to be kind of, sorry. everybody needs to see the street. My face instead. Okay. Cross here. Trying not to run over. Yeah, possible. Ta-da! We made it. So yeah, this area here is where I was saying earlier. This is where they speed walk around in the evening. Oh, nope, I thought I saw somebody walking over there, just kids. There is, I'm trying to think, next month, I think early next month, there's a 3-day event out at the old airport with kites. I saw posted, so that's something I'm going to be going to. The old airport's a little bit out of town, but it's an easy, like I could bike there if I wanted to. But easy ride out there. Yeah, these little parks are gorgeous here. Yeah, you always see little kids with their little kites on. Like it looks like a little fishing rod. It's adorable. I love it. I'm trying to think what I'm going to be going and taking you guys today. I haven't really put a whole lot of thoughts into it. Well, I'm coming up right now to the Art for Peace, and this is where I wanted to kind of end things last week, but the stream ended up crapping up on me before we got here, so I wanted to make sure I came here before anything happened. But here it is, 8:30 in the morning, and people are already congregating here. Even though the ceasefire has been in effect now for almost a month, 3 weeks, still daily it affects people here because it's, it's still an ongoing thing for everybody. Nothing has been completely resolved. A lot of folks are still not able to go home. And again, cleaning all the time. I love their brooms too. They're like 8 feet long. It's like straw in the end. Yeah, here's the art. But I can't think of anything back home that would bring people out this early in the morning. Like, at least for art, like this is something that I'm not used to. But I'm absolutely here for. And it still hits me every time I see it. I've been here a dozen times and it still hits me hard every single time. And there's the dove up there. Yeah, so this is Sunday morning here too, by the way. Now, put this out there for folks. When I left this morning, forgot a couple of things. So, one of them, my battery charger, and also there is an add-on battery for this thing. I should be fine for like an hour or so, but we'll see. It'll warn me in advance when it's going to crap out. But yeah, here's the other thing too. If there is a temple, there's a temple that's in there for folks. It's just like it's a tiny little one, but it's there. A lot of folks come here to do their praying and whatnot. But this is all. You can see people are buying their flowers to take in there with them, and the birds. There's offerings here. This used to just be on the street back there, but they built this up for them to use. And flowers are beautiful too. So I just thought I'd let you guys know about it. And we'll see where we're at. Oh yes, Matto, my New Year in April. It is fun every time. Like I've been twice. I don't think I'm going to be in Siem Reap this year. I think I will be traveling. At least that is the current plan. So we can go back here real quick. Take you guys on my wanders. It's actually kind of nice to not have the camera on me for a change. So when I first got here, this was not full of water, just kind of like a gully. But now that they use it, they don't always have the fountains on. But I like when they do. Sometimes there's fish in here too, you can see them. I know that there's fish in there. Yeah, I've always liked this area. And then in those trees are the bats, the flying foxes. You can kind of see them if you squint, but they are there. Okay. We'll put this back on me for a moment. Maybe. We'll try. There we are. And I'm contemplating coffee or food. We'll see. I was thinking of maybe going to the chicken place, but I think it's a little late. I know they're open. They open at like 7, and it's just a zoo on Sundays. Even, what am I saying? It's a zoo every day you go there. I was there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and there was a line of people. So, but they are only open for like 4 hours a day, and it's just insanity every single time. But they still work afterwards. Like I've seen them cleaning up and stuff hours and hours later. So put a lot of effort into what they do there. That's the thing I love here is like you'll get these places that locals just flock to, and they do an amazing business. The support that they have here for the local businesses is really good. It makes me happy to see, like a little fried chicken place get the local recognition, and Burger King sits empty. I'm like, that's good. That's the way I like it. I'm just not a fan of the Western fast food stuff. I think when I was a kid, McDonald's was a treat and everything, but it just became. So when it became as expensive to eat at McDonald's as it was to go to any other little restaurant, the choice was really easy. And it was a cheap option to grab something for $1 or $2. It was, need something just to satiate you. It was okay. Now that I'm here, I have no urge for any of it. Let's see where we're at here. Gotta check on Chad again. I'm pleasantly surprised with the little modem. It's doing a decent job. Oh, Porsche, yeah, very moving. That art is every time I see it. Let me see if I can get any updates here. Yeah, just kind of wondering today. That's why I like doing these live streams, is it gets me out. I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to get my 10,000 steps in by 10 a.m. That's okay. I'm all right with that. I'll stand here for a minute because the lights changed. As you'll see here, that light will say it'll have a green turn arrow. But what? That's the first I've seen that. It actually works. Oh, the arrow's still there, but I don't know, maybe they just weren't moving. Meep. Doesn't mean a whole lot. Gotta wait for everybody else to get through. The stragglers. I think that's the important thing when you're here, is like to just be patient when it comes to the street stuff. But, walking, driving, bicycling, whatever. You just kind of pay attention to what's going on and stay out of people's way when you can. Not a complicated thing. Dried fish and stuff there. Yummy. Get lots of local honeys and things here too. Look at that, just all the beautiful plants. I'm gonna have to get some for one of my apartments coming up. I don't know if I can grow anything in my new one. It's not a, I don't think I have a balcony. I'm pretty sure I don't. Okay. Wow, back on me. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the Tube Coffee because I lost all my signal when I was in there last time. I'm like, I don't want to tempt fate. I do not need that to happen to me today. I'm just happy that I got a stable signal today. Like I said, the new router is a nice little treat. I'm happy to have it. It's not a huge expense. I bought it for 35 bucks. Battery on it will last for a full day. Just one charge. And then the SIM card I got was $5, and it gives me 40 gigabytes of data. And I got it through the same company that I use for my regular phone, so I can just top it up through my app and just throw a couple bucks on it, and there we go. Whatever you want, top it up. And if I don't use all the data, then it rolls over to the next month. So, well, I want to get 40 gigs at least, because if I'm going to be doing this regularly, if I do longer ones, I just want to make sure I have enough data available. Because for $4 you get 24 gigs, or for $5 you get 40. So I'm like, you know, almost double for another $1. I'm like, yeah, that's an easy one for me. We are back on. This is where we were last week. We had breakfast, so let's do a little different. We'll come over here. I used to live in this neighborhood, so it's easy for me to know where everything is. I used to live right here. I think a year and a half ago now. Dang. Time is flying here. Like, it's just so quick. It's hard to believe I've been here for 2 years now. Trying to think. No, it'd be in February. It'd be 2 years. But yeah, my first trip was 2 years ago. Let's see if I can go in here. Perfect. This is just my jam. Okay. Hello, is this a ice Americano?
No sugar.
No sugar, yeah. I couldn't. I've been here in months and they still remember my order. It's just like, that's the way it is. Okay. This is the coffee shop. So, here's the menu. Good thing I have it memorized. But you can get there. They have it on the wall. $1.25 for Americano. Hot or iced. Some places charge you another 25 cents for iced, but they don't here. The majority don't. They have a nice air-conditioned place inside. They used to be just across the street over there, but they moved over here last year. And they're always packed. It's a good location for them. This is one of the busier chains here. And it's a local chain, so I like to support them. I like it. Portia, hey Maven. No, my stalker wasn't here. That was at my other old place. When you think you've had enough local food, you eat Western crap, and then you enjoy the local food more. I agree. But if I'm going to do the Western crap, I'll just make it myself. This is easy. Yeah, on the way back, once I'm done the stream, I think I'll go pick up some groceries on the way home. I love this place. Smallwood coffee here is so good. I used to love the smell of Starbucks. When I was living in Toronto, on my way into work, I used to always stop at a Starbucks and grab the dark roast. And it was always hit and miss. Sometimes you had a really, really good one, other times you didn't. And I just didn't find, just consistency of the location I was at. But this shop, Siem, I've always gotten great coffee. And they have more of the Arabica beans, so you have that nice espresso feel. And they roast all their beans here. Like they have their own roaster, my understanding. So I like it. But they serve a whole bunch of stuff too. You can see they're just like, I'll show you. A bunch of folks in and out of here. And you can also order everything on Food Panda delivered, which I haven't done. I order Food Panda all the time, but I haven't ordered from here. I usually like to go out and get my coffee in person. Always visiting. I don't mind supporting it. Okay. Yeah, just went to the bank. So I have only 50,000 out. So this is, my coffee would be 5,000. So, but this would be $12.50. It's one of the larger notes you get here. this will last me a couple weeks. I use it mostly just for coffee. Or at the markets if I'm going into one market. So, but sometimes you could get to use ABA, but sometimes I'll just throw money at them. See, just pull up. Come on, take it over. Americano. Good son. Okay. And we'll get out of the way of things here. Get my coffee. There we go. I even got the straw the right way. Oh my god. Like I've done this before or something. Oh my god. So good. So yeah, my old apartment. If you look here. You can see there's a white building, there's a yellow one right behind it. I used to live in that yellow building. Paying $230 for it. And a nice one bedroom. Nice big balcony, and they had a indoor pool downstairs. Really nice. So the pool was always cold. Well, cold for here. Yeah, I loved it there. And then after that is when I moved to Phnom Penh. So, but the guy that I had stalking me was when I was living on Topple Road. I haven't had an issue with that since I got back, so. Okay. Coffee's working. I'm glad that sound stopped. So, chicken place. Let's go check it out. We'll go for the walk anyway. Good to walk across. Food like that for you. A lot of businesses get things delivered. This is another really good coffee shop here. This was being built. Well, it got built when I was here. I was here when they first opened. It was really good. UR Cafe. They do a really nice job. I've been there more than a few times. It's great. It's a really consistent spot. Beautiful area to sit and relax. I love it in there. And their Americano, $1.25. They used to be a little cheaper when they first started, and I think they were just undercutting the others around here to try to take away a little business, but just to be seen. A little spot here. I've never eaten at this one, but it's always folks there. You can see the throngs of people up ahead. That's a chicken place. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go in there. God. Yeah, I will be saying no. I love going in there and getting food. It's great. Two of the strangest things, sure. But yeah, it's packed. Like wall-to-wall people. And justifiably so. It's a great, great meal. And I'll show you their kitchen. We just have around the side here. But they'll have this going here, frying their chicken, making rice and all that, right on the side. This well used to be just black. They had to paint it, clean it up. Good morning. There's another temple right over here on the right. We'll kind of pass it here. It's nice through there. I've wandered through there a few times. And this is, they just fixed this one up. That's a clinic. That whole top floor just looked like the other ones, and they built the glass wall on it. I like it. Making it look all modern and stuff. Here you see they're just doing their own construction and stuff. Got their sand and cement, and away they go. Putting the new steps and stuff up front. Here we go. This is the other temple I was mentioning here. Love this. I'm gonna check how many steps I've gotten in so far today. Much for becoming a member. I was like, what's that green? Hey Veronica. Louis, you would do. Yeah, entirely. Oh, okay. Been here. Do I go and get my pork rice? I do love it there. I never feel like I'm not getting a good meal there for the money. I've only been 100 times. Probably my most visited restaurant here. I'm just gonna go up on the sidewalk here, get out of traffic. But yeah, there's little restaurants and stuff everywhere here. Like, it's hard to go 10 feet without finding a little restaurant. Never seen those before. It smells good. It smells like onions in the oil. It's a very nice smell. Okay, so let's go check out the pork rice place and see how insane it is. Or if I just call it a day. Need a watch repaired? I love all these little carts that pop up. Just, I don't know, we got the food trucks back home, but as you can see, they put out tables and chairs and sit by the river and make an afternoon of it if you want to come down here. I've eaten a bunch of these places, and they travel around. I've noticed, you know, they'll get at a spot and if it's not working out right, they move to the next one. Hello. That's the coffee wholesaler. Coffee. That's a coffee distribution thing. So yeah. Drinking my coffee, and it is good. Okay. I have a bad feeling this place is going to be packed too. It's getting close to 9 o'clock, so it probably is. It's just after. and I can see everything is just full. Every table, everything. Well, it was a good idea, Sean. Come into town. Let's go for breakfast. 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have to do is to just start the stream a lot earlier. I think I'll do that one just to get like get up around 5:30 and catch the sunrise and wander up. I don't know if you guys would be into that, but I know I would be. So let's see how long we've been going. Oh God. Thank you, Andy. Hey, Tom. 2 weeks. Yeah, when you're here, let me know. Rice porridge for brekkie, that's what I'm going to be doing. Oh, Veronica, don't worry about it. Hello, again.
Yeah, me. Are we live on YouTube?
We are live again, yeah.
Wow, live on YouTube. What a thrilling experience.
Yeah, we got about 20 people watching.
Wow. There's a fantastic coffee shop on the side of the river up here, on the other side.
Okay.
It's a pop-up sort of thing.
I know, the one up at the...
Before,
right next to the
before Road
pagoda.
6.
Yeah.
Just fantastic. And
I love
the
it.
coffee is absolutely fantastic.
They're amazing, yeah.
So if you're coming to Cambodia, strongly recommend walk the river every morning.
Entirely.
Walk the river every morning and go to that coffee shop because
It's great, yeah.
it's a family business. Dad helps, and you know how much it is?
This is $1, wasn't
In
it?
Australia, you're paying $6 or $7 for a coffee. In the US, it's probably $3 or $4.
It's around there, yeah. Canada, it's about $4.
Really good coffee, $1.
Yeah. I went to Fame right over here, $1.25. So
Yeah,
locally owned and operated. I support them all. But
isn't that fantastic?
yeah. Well, good bumping into you again.
And this is a super safe city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never feel unsafe
Never.
here. No.
No, never.
I've been wandering around here for an hour. Take care. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah. Oh, well, what's your YouTube?
I'm called the Frugal Wanderer.
The Frugal Wanderer. You got that? The Frugal Wanderer.
I hope they got it.
We want to see you over here in Cambodia, but don't go to Phnom Penh. Just go to Siem Reap.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Visit Phnom Penh, but just stay here.
Frugal
Wanderer.
Wanderer. All right. Shall we done?
Take care. See if we got this here. Let me try to get the face track on again. I was adjusting things when he was there. There we go. Got my face back on. Oh, so we can have it wander back. Trying to figure where I'm going to get my market stuff this morning. I haven't decided. Ooh, where are we at for battery? This thing? 31%. Okay, not too bad. Could be worse. Let me see if I got everybody here. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing. There's so many people that are here, and this is the thing too. Is like I'm now doing my walk along the river, so and it's the same day, same time. So if you are a creature of habit and you are, exercising and doing your thing, walking along the riverfront here, it is. If you walk from, you can go up past 60. I would say you could do an easy 2-hour walk. Not a, terribly slow pace, but at a good pace. You can do 2 hours just going up and down the river, and it's glorious. I know my place that I'm going to is about another 20-25 minute walk up that way, so which I'm excited for. Yeah, I can't wait for my first stream from up there. I'm gonna go take you guys to a local garden. It's gonna be fun. That was a Harley sound, but yeah. I just never get tired of walking this riverfront. I've been doing this now for 2 years. I still love it just as much as the first day when I first came here. Hello, Kaz. He's just up ahead talking to the dog. Oh, there's a restaurant in here. You fed them before, have you?
No, I've known these dogs since they were puppies.
Oh, okay.
Right, this guy here, he's Toro. That one there, she's crazy. I don't know what the name is, I keep forgetting, but this is Toro. I've known him since he was, you know, I've known him for 5 years. Oh. And he's such a good dog. Eh? He's not a street dog, he lives here.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell that he's not a street dog at all. He's well taken care of.
Yeah. They're just, dogs are just so amazingly good creatures. And we, you know, they're like this because they used to be wolves.
Yeah.
And they're like this because we've essentially genetically engineered them by selection over a period of 100,000 years to have shorter nose, smaller teeth, and be really agreeable and like humans. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I know. I see them occasionally. All right, see you.
Take care. Oh yeah, here's the dogs. I didn't realize you guys weren't seeing. Here's Toro. And Crazy, apparently. So. Oh. I'm feeling good this morning. I like these streams because, like I said, it gets me out. I'm getting in my steps before noon, and it's good. It's good for me. And I gotta try to think. I'm gonna go have breakfast or. I gotta try to figure out where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. But yeah, you know what? I think we can call it here. If you guys are okay, amenable to it. If I was going to sit down and eat there, I would have, been going on for a little bit longer and tried to run out the battery. But yeah, we've been going for over an hour, so getting my my live streaming legs back under me again. I enjoy doing these, so like I said, we're going to be doing this weekly going forward until either we decide we're not going to do this anymore and do something else. But for now, it works. I am tickled with this, my little router. I've done a treat, man. A couple of hiccups, but I think that was just early on. It's a brand new unit, so I've only had it for a day. I gotta work out all the ins and outs of it, but $35. Plus, I can travel with this too. So, if I'm going to, other locations, and if I get a hotel that has not the best Wi-Fi, which happens every now and again, as long as I've got my little travel router, I'm gonna have gigabytes of stuff, and watching videos on YouTube does not consume tons. But yeah. Anyway, I think I will pause and end things here if you guys are okay with it. If you do not mind. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and joining me today. And hello, Sesaf. Portia, yes, I would like, if I can get a plant for my new place. I don't have much in the way of light in there, because I'm on an inside, like, how do I put this? My door is like, imagine what the heck? What am I got? What have I got? Oh, hey, look at that. I got my steps in for the day. I am at, how many now? Just double check. Anyway, as I was saying about my place, yeah, I got just over 6,000 steps. It's two buildings side by side, and then there's a cover over the top. So I'm inside that, so there's not a whole lot of natural light. But again, not a lot of sun, which means not too hot, which means it's going to be cooler to cool down. So, method to my madness. But I do have little windows in the back that I get a little bit of light. I can get something. I'll figure it out. I'll live there for a month or so before I try to decide getting anything to add on to it, any plants or anything. We'll figure it out. We are National Road 6. This place can be busy, but I love it. What we got here? Can I cross? Yeah, we should be okay. And going this way should be alright. Just gotta find a little gap here to walk through. Yeah. I should be able to cut through here. No problems. I think they'll get taken up by a tuk-tuk or a motorcycle. We're good. Yeah, this has been fun. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Okay, not a bad deal for a day. I enjoy this. To me, this is fun. You know, and again, by doing this so early in the morning here, kind of kicks me into gear to get out and do things a little bit earlier in the day. It's so easy after you've been here for a while to get into routines at home. It's like getting up. Now I can make my coffee at home, so I can make my coffee. I can make my breakfast. I make my breakfast. I sit down. I watch some YouTube, and I'm not getting up and getting out. And by doing this, I'm getting up and getting out. And when I have the temple days, I'm getting up and I'm getting out. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of forcing myself into doing at least 2 or 3 days a week, getting up early, getting out, exercising, bicycling, doing whatever I'm going to do. And I've been enjoying it, you know, because again, you got to try to break out of some of the habits that I've created for myself here, which helped me add weight to my body. So you know, I've been getting roughly between 8,000 and 10,000 steps every day. And if I'm not getting those steps registered, I'm bicycling like 10 or 15 kilometers and still getting in like 3,000 or 4,000 steps. But you know, I will. Hello, this is I. Bunch of young men there, young lads on their phones playing games, and I know that they're all playing PUBG. But yeah, I've lost a couple of pounds over the last month or so. I've had a couple little flare-ups where my body kind of put on weight for water weight. Like I said, I've got colitis, so that does flare up from time to time, and it's something I'm still dealing with. I also just finished last week my parasite medicine, which, if you don't know and you're here, every 3 to 6 months the locals have a medication they take. It's 3 days, and it's just a little pill. Eat it with food. Tastes like strawberries, the one I get, and it removes parasites from your gut, because they do exist in the environment here. So, and since it causes bloating and all that kind of stuff, you know, causes you some intestinal issues, doesn't hurt, doesn't bother you, costs $1.25, and if you do that every few months, who cares? But I was noticing that I wasn't doing the best in January. I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be taking my freaking medication. I'm supposed to do it in December. So I was late. And then since I cleared that up, I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, something I learned when I was here, and I'm glad that I learned it. And I'm realizing I'm not paying any attention. I've been saying to you guys I'm going to go for a while, and I'm shitty at saying goodbye. Oh my god. PT. Oh, this. I just get PT $25. I think that's Australian, possibly. Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. Appreciate that. Oh, mother-in-law's tongue plant I saw does not need any direct sunlight. Cool. I will look that up. Oh, you get a PT. You get a sense. Wow, wow, wow. I suck at chat. I apologize. PT, you said you get a sense Siem Reap is bustling with these eateries being packed with locals, and that's absolutely a fact. If you hit the local areas where like, they're going to, not get a great meal, but you get to see how vibrant the community is, and like eating around the locals and getting their energy and just listening to their chatter and like how they interact with each other. It's just, you know. But you understand how the community is for them here, and it's just like families and like, just. And that's the other thing too. Is like some of them are the cheap, little mom hole in the wall places. $1 or $2 per meal. Other places, like a barbecue place, is $5 or $6 per person, maybe $10 per person. Just busy, but if the locals are flocking to it, it's good. As I've been told and I've followed, if I go and I see a restaurant and I see a bunch of people that look like me there, I don't go in. But if I go into a restaurant and it's got like 20 or 30 locals and me, I'm going to stick around because I know I'm going to get a good meal. We got monkey. Just crossing the street there right ahead. Just on the green. Climbing a tree. Not sure if you guys can see him, but he's going up that tree there. Oh, there's another monkey up in the tree up as well. So, multiple monkeys. See, aren't you glad I stuck around? Get to see monkey. But now, of my time said goodbye. It's hard, but I'm doing my video easy because it's like oregano oil for good bacteria. The only problem is oregano oil. Here, we don't have like those health food stores and things like we have back home. And oregano, you can buy dried oregano, but I haven't seen fresh. So I'm not sure if it's just an herb that hasn't made its way here. I don't know. I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. Because yeah, even my ex-wife used to go on to me about the benefits of oregano oil, especially with my colitis and stuff. So, and I did use it for a while, and I did find it helpful. So, but yeah, I haven't seen. Like I said, you don't find those little health food stores here. I haven't seen them. They may be in Phnom Penh. I'm sure I could probably buy it online, but do I trust oregano oil coming from AliExpress? I don't know. But anyway, I think I will say goodbye now, since I am almost back to where we started. But yeah, hour and a half, and we're good. Hour and a half should be ample. I'm happy with it. Hope you guys are too. See if I can do this. Well, I'll have to just power off. I thought I could stop it on my phone, but when it paused and reconnected, didn't show reconnected in my app on the phone. But yeah, again, thanks everybody for coming out. Greatly appreciate having all of you here. The chat's great. Thank you so much for the support. A little bit money thrown at me. It's like, oh, it's a treat. Again, it's not ever necessary, but it's always greatly appreciated when it happens because it helps keep me in coffee. I need my caffeine to survive around here, and it's so expensive at $1.25. I don't know. But yeah, I love doing these live streams. Hello. Hello. I'll put you guys on. Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
We're doing live right now. Oh God, I love their energy, man. Anyway, if you happen to like my content, what I do, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I would say I click over here, but I don't know if I could do that with a live stream. Never tried. Anyway, I'll see you guys in our next videos. Again, coming up the next few days, we got 2 temple videos, and then other stuff planned for next week. I already have one recorded for Wednesday for you guys. So, but yeah, got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm busy. I promise you. Even though I'm taking time off, staying busy. Anyway, see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.